Luke chapter 1. I am doing my current Greek New Testament translation work in the book of Acts. And I can tell you for certainty that Luke wrote both the Gospel Luke and the book of Acts. And his writings is very particular. He's very educated and he does a lot of research. And in both accounts, he refers to a man named Theophilus. So let's read this. Luke chapter 1, verse 1. Inasmuch as many have undertaken to compile an account of the things that have been fulfilled among us, just as those who from the beginning were eyewitnesses and servants of the word handed them down to us. So Luke's saying here, he said, many have undergone great efforts to get this right. The story of Jesus, the good news, the gospel, the evangelion. Who is Jesus, the Son of God, the Messiah, Jesus of Nazareth? What did he do? His birth, his death, his resurrection, the story that we need to tell, the witnesses, the accounts, the miracles. People have done much research. They have talked to the eyewitnesses. They have gathered the stories. They have seen the testimonies of the people that were influenced and around Jesus, the people that were healed, and all the great miracles that they witnessed. Many have done great efforts to make this right. And Luke says, I am one of those. And he says, it seemed fitting for me as well, having investigated everything carefully from the beginning, to write it out for you in orderly sequence, most excellent Theophilus, so that you may know for certainty about the things you have been taught. So he addresses somebody named most excellent Theophilus. I believe from my research and scholars that I have read that Theophilus is most likely a Roman official. And it could be that as Luke is spending his last days in Rome, with Paul, that as Paul indicates in 2 Timothy, only Luke is with me. Luke may have been in correspondence with this Roman official named Theophilus. It's just my theory. Other scholars have the same theory. I think it makes sense because the term most excellent is given to Roman officials. So I think this Roman official is corresponding with Luke and maybe Paul and saying, I'm interested in this Jesus of Nazareth who you worship and you speak on and you're spreading the good news. And this Paul guy's in jail. And all these witnesses are in jail and have been persecuted because of it. Why are you guys risking your lives for this Jesus of Nazareth, who you call the Christos? I want to know more about this because I'm interested. So I think this is why Luke is writing this to Theophilus. And he writes his account of the book of Acts, talking about how the evangelion of Jesus Christ was spread. And he gives these things to Theophilus. He says, for certainty, he says, I have investigated everything carefully in sequential order. So he's not making this stuff up. He's not just saying, yeah, a couple people told me this, so I think it's true. He said he has investigated carefully. He's probably sat down with Mary and Joseph and said, tell me your story. Tell me all this stuff. And then he went and talked to other people. And he went and talked to other people. And he probably thought, this makes sense. I believe this is true. I have investigated this carefully. Excellent Theophilus. Here is the account. You can trust this account. I have talked to many of the eyewitnesses. I've talked to Mary. Here's what she said. She told me for certainty that she was conceived with the Son of God, Jesus, the Savior, Emmanuel, while she was a virgin. So, look, I'm going to close. You may not believe this, but I believe this. And I believe for a certainty that these things are true. So if you don't agree, you comment and give your argument. I have given my argument. So if you're going to counter my argument, make it worthwhile. Do your work. Do your homework. Give me some evidence. Give me some proof. The Greek text that Luke uses specifically gives evidence supporting the virgin birth. So anyway, thank you for watching this show, and I'm going to eventually get back to my studying the book Acts. I just wanted to take some time. I hadn't been on here in a while. We get busy in life, you know how it is, especially around Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. So I'm going to be back on a regular basis soon. I don't know how soon, maybe next week or so. And we're going to go back to the book Acts. So thank you, and I look forward to your comments, and subscribe if you have not done so. Tell others about this show. And thank you, and God bless. Merry Christmas.